Shalom Akim. This is a war from the Mississippi camp, and this is Myth Destroyers. Today's topic is who warned Adam and who tricked Eve. Now, first and foremost, give all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai for letting this knowledge have free course, waking us up, and hopefully very soon we out of America, man. This year, hopefully. All right, and next, double honors to the elders of GMS for teaching us our camp down here what we know, and myself, and honors to the brothers who out there doing this work in the highways and the byways and doing these videos, the right way. All right. Before we get into who warned Adam, we're gonna get straight with who tricked Eve. This is not a Genesis 3 breakdown. It's basically just hitting certain points of it. All right. Now, let's go to Genesis chapter 3 verse 1. Now the serpent was more subtile than any beast of the field which the Lord God had made. And he said unto the woman, Yea, hath God said, Ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden? And the woman said unto the serpent, We may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden. Verse 3. But of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, God hath said, Ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. And the serpent said unto the woman, Ye shall not surely die, for God doth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree to be desired to make one wise, she took of the fruit thereof and did eat, and gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat. Now that's a different topic when it's getting into the fruit of the tree. That fruit is basically that wicked philosophy, doctrine, something besides the truth. But we're gonna stick to the serpent. Now, what does serpent mean? That's what because it's saying this serpent is talking to the woman. Now, basically, what the so-called white man teaches you about this is basically this picture right here. It's a snake with some. Yeah, they got with this picture they got a snake with some wings. This man is the devil. Alright. Then they try to give the so-called white man some woolly type hair. This white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. Seriously, man. Alright, now then they have him butt ass naked. With the apple. Let me look back, and I didn't see apple any damn where, man. White man is the devil anyway. But basically this is the image that the average person thinks of when they think of Adam and Eve and the snake. They think it's a snake hanging on a tree talking to them. But that's not so. Let's see what a snake is, what a serpent is. This is dictionary.com. Y'all can see it on here. 1. A snake. 2. A wily, treacherous, or malicious person. 3. The devil, Satan. And what does devil mean? A deceiver. That's all we need right there. 2. A wily, treacherous, or malicious person. That's what that snake was, and we're gonna prove it. Alright, let's go to This is Psalms 58 verse 2. This is talking about the so-called white man. Why? Because he's known as the serpent also. He's known as the devil, the old serpent, you know, Satan. That's what the so-called white man today is known as. Yeah. Psalm 58 and 2. Yeah. In heart ye work wickedness, ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. The wicked are estranged from the womb, they go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent, they are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear. Okay, a serpent. Alright, but some that's gonna hit more dead on. Um, this is Psalms chapter 140. I start at verse 1. Deliver me, O Lord, from the evil man, preserve me from the violent man, which imagine mischiefs in their heart. Continually are they gathered together for war. They have sharpened their tongues like a serpent. Adder's poison is under their lips. Keep me, O Lord, from the hands of the wicked. Preserve me from the violent man who have purpose to overthrow my goings. Which that's talking about the so-called white man, but he's the serpent. So and and basically that's how you know who tricked Eve. In Psalms chapter 140 and 3. That's all you need. It's plenty of more scriptures you can get, but this is proof right here. All right. Now, I want it. Now we gonna go to the next one. Now that we know who tricked Eve, which was a man, it wasn't a goddamn snake with wings and shit like this picture shows. It wasn't a talking animal. It was another man. Cause Adam and Eve weren't the only people on the earth. You think Adam was the only one naming all those animals? No, he wasn't. All right. Now, now, now we gonna skip down to Genesis chapter 3, verse 8. Who warned Adam? All right. Matter of fact, um, we gonna go to Genesis 3 and 8. I'm gonna read it first. And they heard the voice of the Lord God walking in the garden in the cool of the day, and Adam and his wife hid themselves from the presence of the Lord God amongst the trees of the garden. Now, the trees represent other people. All right. They tried to do what this guy, Yaka Flocka, that's what we call him. That's what they tried to do. They tried to hide amongst the other people as if they was righteous. Basically, acting like they never did go off, knowing that they did. All right. But we gonna take it one